the blue side. They get it.
Yep, take the fight. They're already level 2. They're going to just smash them. Oh, yes.
Solo is only leveling 1, and Bambi doing what he can, but he's getting converged off.
Oh,
the
yep,
snipe
coming
out
already
from
level 2. They're
from
going to just
down.
smash them.
Potato trying to do what he
yes.
can, but Evos only converging down.
And
they lose him, but he's getting converged off.
Oh,
The snipe coming out from Albi from downtown. Potato trying to do what he can, but Evos just converging down. And they lose him.
It feels more like
Resurgence saying
less
hello.
than anything else. Excuse me, Bambi should not have died there if he was just paying attention. This feels more like Rust than anything else. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Resurgence made a really great decision. Instead of diving, they put him low enough where okay, you have to take this wave. Instead of recalling, we could dive you, but instead we're gonna punch you. Absolutely. I think Resurgence steal away your jungle. Loosen instead of diving. The enemy team put him low enough where
you just pick up and all Bigetron. They turn up the style and they kill off the carry. And now they do not want to play around anymore. They just want to end this game. They have to let the base get in.
They just gotta protect the minions as much as they can. Still not sure whether he has look at the wave or not. He could try and go for the wave clear.
Oh, Tree Magic Condo. But it's enough. He does pop the blazing duet. He clears off the minions. He clears the head. Can they go for it? Let's try attack.
And trying to make this happen. Wow.
I don't know. Maybe on the bottom. Alright, so when you first play Alright, it's doing very good.
They can't force this because of that early gameplay. They're not level 4 yet. They can't use this.
Ini Leomar kaleng-kaleng.
Dominating this early game.
Oh, Potato,
I mean, he's fine.
Yeah, you can
Pops
stun
out,
him
walks away.
as much as you want, but he's just gonna He's gonna keep healing up.
Oh my goodness! I can't wait till he gets Bloodlust Axe. He's just gonna be impossible to kill at that point.
And Ace trying to do what he can.
Oh my goodness! First tower in 3 minutes. What is going on here? This isn't the Evos that I remember.
Wait a second. Is this Evos or someone's not doing something? I guess.
This is becoming very difficult for Evos to play already. This is quite a significant lead coming in from Resurgence. Now the big
they might want to go for it, but that's not really what you need. Albi is there.
What?
Ace comes true. He does have it. Swan will finally go down. He did steal away the crab, however, denying gold resources. He did go down, but at least he got the steal.
I mean, in his mind, technically it's worth it. You're giving up that much. You only earn so much from dying, but at least denying the crab is so much more important.
JPL.
Oh no, he's so close. He is so close to dying here. They could. I don't think Selena is actually going to rush it down. I think they're still too high level to actually do anything. Aeon single-handedly controlling the top side of the map.
Playing a really good early game. However, remember, late game is what it's at. And Aeon, he does go for the engage. I don't think he got the Crimson Blizzard. I think that went over to Bambi in the mid lane. So he at least puts a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, 4K gold lead. They're looking for these picks here. Soul is the primary target. Divine Judgment!
On to JPL. Can he pops Nature Shield? No is the answer. They just burst him down. But at least they do manage to save his carry. That's the main thing for him.
Carry. I mean, Soul is going to have to try his best here. Aeon, sprint target here.
Sprint straight away. Manages to stay alive. And wow, RSG very disciplined, understanding what they need to do and going for it straight away.
5K gold lead on their hands. They're going to go straight for the turtle. They have first rotation on it. They're going to easily knock this one out of the park.
I think there's no contest.
Oh man, this is so clean coming from Resurgence. They're punishing wherever they can. They've only so far made a suboptimal mistake once. And Evos, after that initial early game play and getting really clamped down hard across the buff on the top side of the map, it has just not been going well.
Well, I think so too. Oh, Ken He's trying to catch on to Potato.
This feels like a bait.
No, 100%.
I mean, Swan's doing a good job.
And he's just baiting him out. He wants to wait for the punch. There goes Ken. He's like, wait. There goes the punch. And there goes the Divine Judgment. Immediately just canceling him out. And here comes JPL. The rest of Evos going to convert.
Where's the DPS?
Aeon is there. Oh, the arrow lands onto Bambi, but Nature's Shield comes through. He does have the ultimate. He will try to walk away. Evos maybe can go for it. Lun is there. Oh, a tree! Man, Minion Fury! There goes the converge. Wait a second. Is this the Evos that can bite back? So comes through, and there goes JPL. Uses the power of nature just to finish things off. And here comes the Singaporean sniper stands strong, and so from downtown launches the rocket and say goodbye.
What an execute. This is the Evos I remember. They chose a really good fight. They dedicated so many resources onto one person and not distribute it effectively. They're gonna punish. And Evos looking back to what we remember it to be.
Oh my god. And now, you know what's this thing? You know, I remember, you know, so he studies some chemical engineering thing. So the calculations coming out.
You can, in his mind as he's playing the game, you can just see the numbers flying across his head, putting it all together. At this point in time, we will win this team fight.
Now, the thing is that they're still very far behind. 5k gold to be exact. And very clearly that, hey, RSG, they have the momentum, but remember, LDOs, you can never count them out. And the items, it's in favor of RSG for now, but once they hit those major items, you know, mid-game, they're going to spike so hard.
Oh yeah, Swan's going to take quite a bit of damage here, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. He's going to make it right out.
Oh, arrow! Lands onto Soul. Is that the one that they want? Maybe not so, but Potato, he will try and kill onto Swan. Can he get it? Maybe no is the answer. A great play coming out, and a Divine Judgment on Potato. Will he go down? Yes, he will. And now RSG, they say welcome to the jam, because now they can jump, now they can fight. Wait a second, Aeon, he's still staying alive, but will he go down? Yes, it's the answer. Whoa, Evos doing so much damage. It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
I think this is where Resurgence, their comp does have a hole in it. They don't have their dedicated DPS. They can burst one person down super quick, but Kimmy is really making the difference here. Soul is making a huge difference.
Does this Baloric pick is paying off? This is why we talked about it. Can Baloric overcome Lun's or basically RSG's damage? They don't have damage over time. It's all about a burst. And when you burst him down during Baloric's ultimate, is so much reduced damage.
Yeah, and JPL is just creating so much space. Not only that, oh wait, this might be the fight. Okay, doesn't get it. But yeah, JPL is making so much space and is purposefully extending these fights so that Soul is able to pump out more damage.
No, RSG though, making it very, very slow. They do have the advantage. Soul is here. They're trying to bait it out. You can see Kadida. They're trying to use that side lane split push in his bottom side. Aeon, he's really far ahead. Like, you can see the items, right? He already has the wings of the Apocalypse Queen, and he wants to fight Potato. But Potato is so tanky. He already has that Thunder Spell, and he's going for the Athena Shield, and RSG trying to force it out. They get Soul! They get Soul! That's a big one! They get him off, and that's what RSG need. However, they might pay for it with some kills. They want to go onto Lun. Lun, he does have the major Minion Fury, will kill off Lun. It is a 1-1 exchange, but honestly speaking, Kadida for Kimmy, I'm okay if I'm RSG.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Aeon was really needed to rotate down. I think he could have kept on pushing to get more of a lead for Resurgence, especially for the lane pressure, because their composition needs to end this quick before Evos starts scaling into the game, because already you can see that they are trading kills, and this is not in favor of Resurgence, especially with the lead that they have already.
Okay, RSG slowing things down for now. They are just taking time to just chill out and calm down, because they know that they need to build their waves first, right? Like you said, side wave is very, very important, and they have Thamus, which brings a lot of pressure. But coming in, Evos, they are 5k go behind. This 5k go has not extended or any, you know, has not become bigger, and that's the issue. Evos trying to withhold the pressure coming in.
Yeah, let's just double check the items real quick just to see whether they've hit their second item. Power Spike, some of them have, some of them haven't yet. But, oh, this is becoming, I mean, Ice Queen's Wand already built onto Soul.
Lord.
They're going to sneakily do this. Oh, this is good.
They've
set up a line.
They're setting up a line, and Grok trying to go for it. They don't know. Oh, masterclass coming out from RSG. But they know now. The chase fate does get proc. But is it enough? What's Lord's health? What is Lord's health? It's only down to around 40%. It's not enough.
Retribution, though.
Yeah, it's not enough. Are they going to force it out? RSG.
So good.
Oh, they're not even letting him through. And Lord just got slain.
This is a beautiful masterclass of how to set up Lord so perfectly without Evos being unaware. Because they were unaware, they were able to get some pressure down ball. Grok did a great job showing himself, because why would you not have Grok protecting, being that living war towards Lord's side? And the fact that he's on the map already gives Evos a good idea. Hey, they're probably not on Lord until they realize 4 other members aren't here as well. Only Celine pressuring with the Abyssal Arrows.
Yeah, coming out RSG. They have the Lord coming on the bottom lane. But the main thing is, can they win those team fights, or are they just going to split push them to death?
They have to split push them to death. They don't win team fights as hard as they should be now. Unless they get a pick.
Whoa, that was super close. But Judgment lands onto it. Lund, he does have the ultimate ace. Can he stay alive? No, it's the answer. Lund will finally go down. It's a 1-4 exchange, but Albi gets trapped out. Can he go for it? Where's the punch? There comes through Aeon going for the dive. They just shoot. Does get proc. Swan is under the turret. They need to be careful though. Oh, but so he's doing the damage. Just RSG, you need to be careful. So he's just free hitting for days. Aeon will go down as well. The Diddy magic is there. Swan coming through. They're losing members. Lara front and center. And Evos with the lion's mouth, they bite back.
My goodness, a 4v5 there. Really unfortunate, but Evos, they hold off, thankfully, with Nature's Shield. Thankfully, with JPL, just extending that fight so long to allow Soul to just cut them down one by one. He is going to be huge this game, and I think Resurgence knows exactly what they need to do to win this game. They got to get rid of Soul.
But look at it. Let's look at the items really, really quickly. Soul, in particular, he's the one, as well as Potato, is the one. Blade of Despair, Ice Cream 1, Divine Glaive. He's preempting that magic which is coming out. As you can see, the magic is getting built in the hands. Athena Shield, 2 Athena Shields get completed already. The main thing is that the carries don't have the Athena Shield. If Selena or Karina gets caught, that's done.
I mean, they could extend this longer until they get the Athena Shield, no problem. But as of right now, I mean, they just have to hold on as long as possible. Their inhibitors are so low.
And now you can see Potato has the Thunder's Belt as well as the Wing and Complex Queen. His job is just to stay alive and do as much damage as possible with his punch, with his contract point.
Yeah, I think at this point in time, right, they're getting close to that 4K where it's slowly going to end up. This is still within Resurgence's favor to do it, but they're in a really awkward position where they don't have Lord again to actually break into the inhibitor turns, which they need so badly if they want to end this game.
Yep. And you can see though, RSG, they're still far ahead. They're controlling this game so perfectly. All 3 lanes gets pushed out. However, oh, this is the pick. This could be the pick if they take down JPL, but it's not enough. They pass the ultimate so quickly. And now, Evos might look for a dive. They do not have the ultimate from JPL, but they also know that Ken does the ultimate as well.
Man, Belleric is just right
Whoa.
as of... Right now, Belleric is just impossible to deal with. He is just so tanky, even with all the bursts once he pops that Nature Shield.
Alright, so comes True Arrow. They need to be careful. They do not want to get deleted by Albi's arrow. If the arrow lands either on Soul or Bambi one more time, they are going to go 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to be so careful here. RSG playing on a tightrope here. So careful. I mean, Potato is scaling up so well.
Yeah, and they both teams are sort of on a timer, right?
Yeah.
Evos does not want to let this, you know, game off, basically shooting fish in a barrel happen. Waiting for Albi to just land an arrow and then RSG will go. But once again, RSG, they don't want Evos to just happily farm off.
Agreed. I absolutely agree. And we've seen this before in the previous matchup between RRQ and Capcorn, where Capcorn was doing the exact same thing. They had to hold on. They had to wait until that late game where they finally scale into the game before they could start hitting back harder. And Resurgence doing
Ada gajah guys di Discord.
Ini nih. Dapat 2 coy, hajar semua.
Mantap coy. Ini lancelotnya coy. Mati ya coy.
Mati. Aduh, kurang ajar lu coy. Sama gitu dong Kimi. Dari aku TP-in. Let's go.
Hap.
Nice. Natalia.
Natalia coy ternyata.
Oh, Natalia.
Lawan Natalia itu gue bikin apa ya?
Natalia pasti kalah partnernya. Enggak dong, kita menang. Enggak ada kata kalah di dunia ini ya.
Gue bikin apa ya?
Natalia itu bikin apa ya? Bikin kritikal aja mati gitu kayaknya.
Oh, anti kritikal itu ya?
Iya, bikin kritikal aja kayaknya.
Ini anti kritikal, iya kan?
Oh iya. Anti kritikal.
Tapi dia belum kritikal. Tunggu, gue liat yang sakit ya. Kalau Lancelotnya udah gue bikinin dulu dah. Kita bareng aja ya, Fik ya?
Yoi. Ini kita
Natalianya tuh.
hajar aja coy. Udah sembunyi lagi dia.
Di bawah sini.
Aku tunggu sini aja.
Oh, Fik, gak ada ulti, Fik.
Gak ada ulti ya? Tapi banyak teman kita. Harinya udah no ulti ya?
Hari no ulti ya? Udah, sabar lu, 17 detik.
Iya.
15, 14 11. Itunya maju tuh, si cowoknya.
Dapat dua. Aduh, sakit banget ya. Itu apa? Damage apa itu? Aduh,
mati coy.
Astaga Dragon.
Lagi ngelor.
Udah ini.
Ngelor. Orang batas beneran enggak guys.
Itu loh Tin, si Evina minta di fallback Instagram sama Just No Limit katanya.
Gak mau gue follow cewek.
Oh iya, ntar bisa bahaya Tin ya. Bahaya iya. Bener Tin.
Iya, lu membahayakan diri gue.
Lupa Tin.
Gak mau.
Mesti izin ke ibu negara dulu Tin ya.
Gak berani gue follow.
Bener Tin. Ya udah.
Gak mau. Gila.
Dapat Lancelot.
Nice. Mantap Fik. Coba masih ada tendang ya. Awas dulu Fik.
Let's go.
Balik. Harus lagi ulti. 15 detik lagi ultimatnya.
Bentar, balik dulu. Itu Lancelot kurang ajar banget itu.
Nih. Hajar.
OTW, awas Nata ya.
Ada Nata kita di bawah dia.
Aduh. Mantap Tin.
Gusion.
Aduh Gusion. Aduh.
Gua ke bawah dulu coy.
Iya.
Gua ke bawah Fik, gua mau ngisi darah Fik.
Iya. Ini Kimi udah nggak perlu di cover lagi udah. Nggak fungsi Kiminya.
Kiminya mati coy.
Kesel gua sama Kiminya ini. Udah lu berapa detik lagi gitu? Bisa nggak ya ini load ya?
Bisa.
Sini Gusion. Dia cuma ada tank aja kan itu?
Iya.
Gusion ada retri nggak ya? Wuhu. Mau perangin lagi nggak? Back aja ya?
Back aja lah, tunggu Lord aja lah.
Yoi.
Back dulu semua. Tulis Nata lagi.
Ini lordnya ke bawah ya? Oh iya. Push atas dulu aja, Tin.
Lord. Nata. Kita harus dorong dulu nih.
Iya.
Kecuali sih itu main PUBG, dia main PUBG gitu.
Iya, kecuali si ceweknya main PUBG.
Bisa atas.
Ya mid bawah aja, mid bawah.
Hati-hati.
Nekat banget ya.
Iya, mainnya gila banget tuh Indonesia. Itu tuh.
Lah, udah habis hidupmu Nata.
Out of the park. The thing is that they didn't need a support.
Kena semua, coy.
They didn't support game, fine. But they had a Croc, they had a Kaya already.
They're banking all in on the early game, and that's what their game plan was. It's just that they couldn't get through that last gap.
Let's end this fucking game, bro.
Very early game centric, right? Obviously, Tam was gonna skill off the late game.
Let's go, menang ini.
But even Selena as well. He went full on. Basically, I call it glass cannon kind of build, where you don't build any defense, whatever, but you do a lot of damage.
Yep.
However, you're so vulnerable as well.
Oh yeah.
I do think Resurgence, in terms of when they're playing this competition, need to be able to tell themselves,
Parah banget loh.
we need to stop pushing forward and let actually get that lead to play.
Mau lah.
But
Lu mau off.
looks like the game is going to be set up. Let's go into the draft of Game 2.
Right,
Iya, kita
Kapan kita GH baru? Soon as possible.
As soon as possible, guys.
Oh yeah.
Your team is
I don't know the full saying. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try, dude.
Mugan. Otman Paris itu gimana?
I don't know for sure.
Otman Paris itu gini-gini.
I really don't remember the
All
quote.
right. Going back, let's talk about the pick some bands. remember both teams, because they know each other so well, it's going to be targeted bans. Straight away, ours. Revenge is a big best served.
What? That's fine.
Alright, so I was right.
Best served.
I was thinking
But
of the
why
right
is it
thing.
cold? Why is it hot? Huh? Why is it hot?
Jangan lupa
Like,
di follow
isn't-
Instagram aku
when your
@taufik
foot is
Hereha akan ada link.
I think it's talking about
Akan ada
Oh,
giveaway di
yeah.
3.000 follower.
Thanks, production. Woo!
366 diamond untuk
Listen
5
to the draft once
pemenang.
more. Looks
This
like
is why we don't use that.
Bohong guys, dia mau giveaway sampai diamond.
man, we were so bad. We're professionals, by the way.
Ada
I mean, I
terus ya.
kind of now RSG they have a chance to pick the Kimi up for themselves, and
Kalian
I
para
think
giveaway Hunter cepat follow. Share ke teman kalian.
Oke.
Do you think they're confident enough to
Share
run the same
kemanapun
sort of
itu.
composition again?
I'm thinking that they might. I mean,
5.000
Kimi.
follower akan ada
Kimi Minotaur.
giveaway.
Kalau boleh bikin aku bikin.
Oh, Aldius, they just lock in straight.
Yeah.
Yep. This looks like it's going to be the exact same thing. However,
Ada
Resurgence do
turnamen.
have options in terms of the
Nanti
scaling
ditunggu
department.
aja.
Do
Nanti
they want to
akan
switch out
ada
Kadita for something?
announce kalau kita
I feel like they're now
turnamen.
fine because
Iya, Taufik
now
ngerap
don't
kayak
have
apa
like
guys ya?
Unless you
Keren
lock in
banget
Beleric and
tadinya.
then Beleric and then
Aku tidak
Selena,
rap
just be like, hey, might as well, right?
I think the Selena
Gue
player.
ngerap nih ya.
I'll be playing
Yeah,
easy
ayo,
well.
Tim.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's the Minotaur. They need to lock that in first.
Di Discord ini ada gajah, ada manusia, ada
Selena fine. This is a very strong lineup for my team so far. Now Evos, they need a bigger tank. Lolita,
Anjing banget kamu Tin ya.
Lolita.
pusing.
They have to lock in the tank.
Enggak, gue nanya. Di Discord ini tuh ada cewek.
There really isn't anything
Iya,
else.
iya ada cewek
Yeah,
satu. Tapi
it's
di
all
mute
banned
tuh
out.
Tin. Dia
They
kenapa
have to
musuh ya?
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Here,
Takut sama kamu
RSG,
ya,
you can
nanti.
bet even further. Just skin the tank even a little bit more. Ban out the Kanokasha, right?
Ban out Beleric as
Dia
well.
kalau main bunuh garap, gila.
Actually, you could ban out Beleric if you want to
ban out Beleric, yeah, ban out Beleric.
to save your composition if you want to actually go for the Selena Kadita build. This is going to be quite interesting. But I see this comp is taken quite advantage of.
Celestia itu yang di score.
I think ban out.
Bukan itu Evina yang
Beleric
di score.
counter jam too much there.
Funny, nggak mau guys, nggak mau.
I guess they understand that they are giving up Thanos in general,
You
but
ban Leomod. You ban Leomod, you pick Beleric. You ban Leomod, you pick Beleric. So that because you ban Leomod, you pick
More
Beleric.
Beleric.
Because the counter has been taken off.
Yep.
Because RSG knows that Evos has to pick a tank.
yeah, but that means what's going to go into the sideline at this point? Do they want to go for something like a Martis for themselves?
I mean, Evos can always pick Martis. I remember Potato's a really good Martis.
Apa nih, Ferdi?
Staples.
I feel like if he locks it in now, it's not too bad because he's going to get a tank regardless.
Yeah.
I don't think
Kalau udah
Resurgence is
begitu
never going to pick another tank in any situation
Ntar ya,
whatsoever.
kalau bisa beneran
I do think you
sekolah
pick
atau
Martis now.
beneran ntar aku bikin guys kontennya juga.
No, I think you pick Beleric here so that you can counter out what is side of RSG. Yeah, you take Beleric because the last pick you can counter it out.
Picking.
At least you have that kind of momentum.
I don't think it matters too much because there isn't a matchup whereby Martis is going to heavily lose.
The thing is that you can always take Martis at the end of it. I mean, Hellcrit's open.
Oh yeah,
So
Hellcrit
there's
is open. That's
lot
true.
A lot more options. And if I'm Evos, I'm telling her, hey, you pick the Beleric now, and you can kind of last pick. And that's the Lunox that I was looking for. This is a very strong line. However, RSG, very greedy lineup.
Yeah.
These are 3 hyper carries.
I mean, to be honest, Resurgence is taking a page out of some Indonesian meta here, where they actually use the Selena as an aggressive pick
What do you
for the
pick
early game,
Hellcrit.
and eventually she's just going to scale.
Ooh, so that's going to be Bambi's hero. They want to play this little guy, Bambi Jago.
I mean, they played a composition very similar to this previously. They're just going to do it again. This time, they don't have as much of a strong team fight component.
It's only Minotaur that got swapped out.
Yeah.
It's the same lineup for Evos. On the side of RSG, it's almost the same lineup as well, except for actually it's quite a lot.
No, it's quite a different lineup now. But yeah, they're going to use Swan and Aubrey to really start clamping down at that early game. Try to funnel the gold into their carries. If they're able to pick up their kills, they're going to go quite far. However, Evos on the other hand, it becomes interesting because their team fights aren't as strong as it used to be, especially since they are switching out Minotaur for the Lolita. So they need to protect themselves in the early stages of the game.
Now let me ask you, do you think this is the exact opposite how RSG wants to play in game 1? Because now they need to play super late game. They have to wait for the items, or do they have a buff in this early game of with Lunox and Albi will have, you know, Aeon and Albi on Lunox and the Selena. They have this really good synergy in this level 4.
I think for Resurgence, they're giving up. They're not banking in as hard as last time for that early game pressure. They are giving themselves a lot more mid game and a lot more scaling towards the end. So I think they've kind of distributed the power spikes across the map across the timeline, instead of just banking it all on the early and mid game.
The thing I don't understand, I'm still in a big of a, I guess, at odds is that the lineup is too greedy. Right, they need too much power, but this is what they need to do, to be greedy and to go for the in-base. But here comes the rest of, wait a second, punished. They did this game 1, they say you are not gonna do it again.
Evos have adapted, they've already figured it out, they've already rotated, but they are sacrificing quite a bit here for the side lanes. Lon is going to get a lot of side lane pressure, going to pick up an entire wave.
Oh, but Albi did take away.
He's got to get out.
So he said, fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, you are the one that's going to go for it. And now Bambi, he missed the poker trick. This could be Albi going for the big play. Oh, wait, he missed the barricade. He missed it. If he went through it, it would have killed him off.
Ooh, really nice there by Bambi. Actually using the... They fix it up.
He got it, Lon. He does have the barrel mirror, it's just in time. And JPL together with Swan doing so much.
Yeah, I mean, they are losing out a lot more thanks to that punish early on by Evos because of Resurgence aggression going in for that early invade. Oh, getting punished here and there. Resurgence not exactly having the greatest early game that you would have expected.
Yep. For now, Aeon still clearing up the creep. I think it's still fine, not that far of a gap. It's only 1,000 gold lead. Everyone's still fighting.
But I think especially in Resurgence's position, they were really looking to benefit off of the early game as much as they can.
Yeah.
Now, Albi isn't exactly going to be... Is he dead?
No, he's fine. But that was super close. Albi is there. Ace gonna tag team it up. Oh, good little wall is there. Ken coming in level 4. Wait a second, this is a full out brawl. Where's the minion for his Swan? Is he gonna go down? He's definitely gonna go down.
He's so close!
Oh wow, actually Potato should have given that to Potato actually. Because whenever Aldos kills a kill, but here comes the ultimate Chaos Assault comes through. Aeon is in a little bit of a tough spot. Do they have enough damage? Oh, he's trying to survive.
Yeah, he does.
Potato will kill him off, and Evos this time with a stronger early game.
Yeah, I mean, Evos have clearly adapted to what Resurgence is bringing to the table. Resurgence are taking some very interesting paths here and are getting extremely hurt. I don't think they're expecting to be losing this badly so early on into the game, and they are pretty confident they can dish out damage, but just not to that many members.
And Bambi and the rest of the team starting to walk to this bottom side. Yeah, at least Lone is having a good time in this early game. Right?
Yeah.
He's farming a lot. He's been untouched creatively. You can see using his ultimate to clear the creep wave. He's going to be fine by the mirror image. He already has components of the better Demon Hunter sword, so he's having a good time. But the rest of Resurgence can't really say the best.
I have to agree here. I mean, Resurgence, again, their early game is completely gone. They're level 4. They're hoping that they're slowly transitioning into mid game here. But can they make it big enough impact to really justify their early game?
No, at least they have some good rotation still. Let's try to clear it out. But Evos trying to pressure this mid lane, and they have to give it up here. RSG. Chase Fate is procced up. Are they going to use it to anyone? Nope, is the answer. Bambi might be getting caught out here. A good stun here coming out from Ace. Minion Fury only catching on the soul. The stun, he will kill him off maybe. The Minion Blast comes through. It lands onto 2. Is it enough? Do they have the damage? They need to back off. Lone gets caught out, but the Aegis! A clutch play coming up from Lone. Bambi, he's hungry. Doesn't get a kill.
That was way too close. Way too close. Resurgence really playing it so nicely. Manages to get out, but does pop a couple of pop up a couple of battle spells, but they will profit off of it, and that's what they need if they want to hang on to this game.
Yep. I mean, they're not that far behind. It's only 1,000. Remember that, that game, RSG played a phenomenal game throughout. It was just a couple of mistakes. It will only take a couple of things from Evos as well to fall down.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Swan here going to help push out, but he's taking a lot more damage than he should.
Wait a second, Swan.
He's getting destroyed here.
Is that enough? The auto attack?
No, not even close. Woo!
Top lane though, Aldos does get focused out. Chase Fate does come through just to scare them away here. But bottom lane,
I think you have to now understand that Resurgence have adapted to what Evos want to do. They are sticking as 4. They're doing a 4-1, where they're sticking as 4 and having Aldius split to eventually help out. If he is needed, he will just use his ultimate again to a fight. Now Resurgence are just playing the map, pressuring Potato out of the lane to make sure they pick up the objectives here. But a really good adaptation by Resurgence. Is he caught out?
Aeon, he does have.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my God, Ace! That is R-rated.
I'll give you the one. That was a pretty funny joke. Oh man, Obby. I mean, Obby has definitely lost a lot of that early game pressure now. He is just a cleanup machine. But the problem is like they can't get Evos low enough to really abuse it just yet, and not enough picks are happening across the map because they are sticking as 4, and Potato is just playing it so well, so slowly.
Well, you can see RSG trying to get some pressure. Evos did take the bottom one, and RSG going for the mid one as well. But Bambi is here, trying to do as much damage as possible. Actually gets a good amount onto it. Oh, the minions is there, so managed to save him off.
Oh, I don't think he'll be able to. Yeah, he doesn't touch him just yet, but looking down,
Bottom lane.
bottom side, doesn't look like anything's too much is happening just now. They're just pressuring them out of their own jungle, forcing them back into like a safe border.
Oh, here. Oh, wait a second. Aeon, he's using the Brilliance into the fight. Oh no, Aeon's gonna get crushed up and killed off. And now the fight will ensue. Can he pop his ultimate? No, he didn't get his rage form in time, and he will go down. The mid turret goes down as well, and Lon, he needs to use his battle animation back off. This could be the inhibitor at 6 minutes here. Oh, Lon, he comes back in. He has the ultimate. Will he go down? Yes, is the answer, but he manages to clear out the creep wave at least. But our next creep wave is coming in already.
I mean, they need Aeon at this point in time. The Guardians brand really nicely just holding it off, blocking through as much as they can, clearing up the minions really nicely. Bambi here.
Bambi!
Oh, darkness gets him.
And now, Aeon at least gonna take a little bit more of a retribution. Gets 2 kills. Good defense coming out from Swan. Put down the Guardians brand, puts down the wall, and now So and JPL in a neat pickle. The spring comes true. JPL forced to run a little bit more, but look at that So. He's basically just standing there, doing nothing whatsoever. But the snipe comes
this
through.
is it. Oh no!
A good purifier coming through from So and gets the kill. That was insane.
Oh no, Obby ended up walking to the wall for about half a second, and that's all they needed for Soul to get out of the way and just create more distance between the two. Oh, that's unfortunate.
So he took Purify for his battle spot, and you could see the reason why. Great positioning, understanding, and he really has the Ice Cream Wand. 10-4. The kill score. Evos has a 5,000 goal lead.
Quite a goal lead on their side for Evos here, but Resurgence can scale up into the game, but they gotta drag it quite a bit. And it's gonna be tough because I don't really see a way for Lund to get into a lot of these fights. Swan taking quite a bit of damage.
The Wild Charge Chase Fate is there. They want to kill off Swan. Should be able to. Brilliance though. Oh, lands on the JPL. Not the one that you want. Numenon Blast is there. Doesn't land onto Aeon as well. Everyone should be able to get away scot-free.
This is becoming a very difficult game for them to play. I mean, they can't really win the 4v4.
Got the kill though. Lund in the back line. They might want to go for this. And now the arrow is at JPL. He does have the ultimate active, but now RSG, they're going for the flank. Lund, can he be the hero? He gets stunned up. He gets killed off just like that. Oh, Dream, and there goes the ultimate. And they're trying going for the chase. And this is RSG's time to shine. There goes the stun. There goes the kill. And finally, they have something positive into their name.
Okay, they're going to just try to get... it's zoned off. Aldius is able to protect his teammate, forcing him back, but he's got to protect. He's got to figure out a way to protect. Oh no. Potato. He's in a bad position. Chase Fate is dead. He does get stunned now. He needs to use ultimate to get the hell out of it. He goes across the wall, trying to go for it. Balleray will go down. Potato has the sprint, and he just goes around the Rosie. Manages to walk away. He's just buying time, trying to get away of it. But Albi does proc the stand. Oh, a great wild charge will slow him down. He does have the speed up. I think he's just buying time. He has to buy time. I mean, he's pulling a lot of pressure away, and now Albi needs to be careful. I mean, wow, he's surviving a lot longer. Finally, the Abyssal Arrow hits. No, he does have to... Albi, you didn't need to do that. He got baited out. Yes, he got the kill. But, he overestimated his damage, I guess. Yeah, Albi just got dunked on. Ooh, Potato still with quite a few stacks on his side. He's still able to get a kill for himself, which is actually really good for Evos, considering that Resurgence wasn't able to punish them even after the team fight. They were trying to catch up slowly, but again, the 5k goal lead still stands. Right.
5k goal lead. Like you said, it is still up there. And I think Lord is going to be the next little target that they want to. They can go for this fight because Potato does have to cross my ultimate, but RSG looks like they want to force it because they have the rage form. But both their carries are walking back already. And Chaos, no, Chase Fate comes true. They won Aeon. Here comes the wild charge. Oh, Numenon Blast lands onto Aeon. Look at the back line. Lord forced to walk away, and Aeon is the first casualty to fight. Lord, can he go for it? And Bambi will get sniped away. But Lord as well can get stunned up. 3 members down without RG. Will it make it 4? Can they go for it? And Albi gets tagged up. Ken is still staying alive. Potato is there. They get the inhibitor. There goes the stun. There goes the ground control. And there goes the inhibitor. 4 members down for Resurgence.
They've got a wave on their side and only Albi to protect it. Looks like they're just not going to bother.
They're going
to go straight for Lord. They're not going to look to end the game anytime soon. They know that they wouldn't have enough time to actually break all the way to the end. So they're going to get something guaranteed. They're going to get the Lord for themselves before looking for that final push.
Yep, easy as that. Potato is... you know, he's like the small little guy, right? It's like, you know, when he's young, he gets punched on, bullied on. Then when he reaches his teen, he goes to the gym, picks up Kung Fu.
Gets jacked.
I'm like, you bullied me? I'm going to bully you. Oh!
That was dirty.
Oh my
God. That's a feels bad right there. And now Lord's going to come in, and they're 1 member down, their highest DPS there. This is just not going good for Resurgence here as they walk it down, running members 1 by 1 down the mid lane with the Lord at their backs.
Going for this RSG. They think they can. They need to defend this, but Lord is coming through. They need to clear out Lord. He gets thrown out. He doesn't have range from anymore. He needs to go down. The timing is unfortunate. He'll go down. The Numenon Blast is that Lord trying to clear out the crew. And he has a fire mob there. And here comes the Nature's Stew. Bambi is still the flank side. He tries to go flank. Albi is still alive. A lot of members of RSG still staying strong. And here comes the stun onto Aeon with the Brilliance. A lot of members of Evos. And they do so. This could be the defense of the Sentry. They do get one though. Lone is there. And Swan, he takes a spin. He goes for another one. Aeon with the cleanup crew. He manages to form a defense. And they stay alive.
They were just... their team was just broken up. Too many things to focus on inside the base. They couldn't decide on one target, and they get punished for it. Lund goes down, but the rest of the team wasn't able to catch up. Albi is in trouble.
Is it enough? Is it enough? I don't think so. Yeah, stays alive by the skull. The emblem proc. The emblem proc came true.
Even with the shield, it just was not enough. Bambi is just crushing it right now.
Bambi Jalago taking the spirit form of I am Jalago.
Oh boy. This game is, I mean, it is one heck of a game. Resurgence coming in with one hell of a defense here, buying themselves another 2 minutes or so to protect themselves against it. They need to make sure they can push out the lanes. They need to look for another fight somehow to catch the big targets on Evos and look to end the game with Lord, or at least get some kind of advantage to hold them off.
Okay. Do you think they're going to wait for Lord? Are they just going to try and end it here? Oh,
I mean, if they get a pick.
They do almost get a pick, but the team is a bit far.
Yeah, I think this is just way too far right now to really force this.
Aeon.
No. They just got to siege, poke them out, siege as much as they can, clean up the side waves.
Albi should be fine. Oh, that's not going to kill him anyways. But so, he's just poking. Might as well Evos Pokemon because they're just poking for non-days. Oh, they get so Purify instead of Numenon Blast. The counter against, they get Albi. That's the one they want. Chase Face comes through. The tanks are low, but look at the Evos. They're low as well. However, this is the base of RG Lord. He goes down. And Potato, welcome to the slam. And welcome to the jam. He gets the tank. They need some minions. I think they're going to rotate to the bottom side here, Gideon. Oh.
No, I don't think... Oh, hold on!
So's open. No! Aeon, he didn't focus on So, he focused on JP instead. That's why Aeon, he gets popped on. Bambi through the wall, and they get the kill. They need minions. They just want to end this game.
I mean, the next person coming up is only... Lund is only coming up in 10 more seconds. They need to break that last inhibitor. This is what they need to do.
They do break it.
Do they back off here? I think they should back off.
I think they should back off as well.
Lord is coming up in 20 seconds. They could just recall right now, get tempo off of it, take Lord, and then look to try and go for an endgame fight.
Oh, this game.
I'm surprised Resurgence is holding on this long considering how much of a lead Evos has over them.
Do you believe? Do you believe, Gideon?
Oh, boy.
Do you believe in the miracle?
I mean, this is going to be a tough game. If Resurgence can pull this off, this is going to be a huge upset for Evos, who's already done more work in this game compared to Resurgence in Game 1. They've broken all the inhibitors. They have no more objectives, and Lord is going to be what they want.
Oh, I'll be
so careful.
Is that? Oh, wait. That has to be a misclick.
I mean, they thought they was going to dedicate. Well, they're zoning them off the jungle now. I mean, it's good. Brilliance is down.
But then again, you know, at this level on the stage, Lunox's cooldowns are so high, and the ultimate doesn't really doesn't have that much high of a cooldown anymore.
That's true. That is true. But at least you pop it out early on so they don't extend out of the base as much, and you can actually start the Lord. 2 members already on it. Grok trying to be that living Lord. He needs to get some vision, but Lolita is keeping him back.
Yep, let's look at the Lord. They know. But look at the base, look at the base. They cannot let this Aldos stay alone. Oh, Evos spreading RSG super thin. And now they're going for it. Brilliance is popped, but is it enough? Shut down though. Bambi does go down. Same goes alone. Oh, Ken with a great ultimate. A Mega Kingdom Ball side. That's going to be the game. Let's look at the base. The base is there. Can they go for it? Lord manages to clear the wave, but the creep's coming in. And Potato, he'll go down. No, Lord.
He's no creeps.
What he can. He's dead to go for it. He goes for it. He will go down. And the game clears another day. Evos is there. Lone is still alive. Can he do it?
He needs his Blazing Duet.
Can he be the hero that RSG needs?
He needs his Blazing Duet, and he needs to get Soul before Belleric gets his ultimate. I mean, Belleric is just holding up that Nature Shield. There's really nothing he can do.
That's a pretty confident move. But with the bait! Oh no! Lord, now he's trapped in a rock and a hard place. Can he go for it? The snipe comes true. And that's an outplay if I've ever seen one. The mind games was there. But this is full on, bro. This is not done yet. Gideon, JPL. He's gonna go down as well. Evos, they overstayed their welcome and they're gonna go down.
And they're all back once again. Evos trying to end this game as hard as possible. They are profiting off the situations, but they just cannot end it.
The Singapore Slammer delivers again.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
That was good. That resonated much more.
This is why I'm so hyped to see this Bambi. Oh, he's going for the pick. He goes to the back line. Can he peel off anyone?
No, he's just going to go straight for the wave.
That's actually a pretty smart move.
Oh man, he is just using every advantage he has. He's using
his
his mobility.
He's using the IQ.
300 IQ, man.
Sure, IQ play.
He's just going for every single backline.
Bottom lane, Bambi. Is he gonna go down? I think so.
Yep.
And Albi has the Wither Charger as well. He stays alive. Now, this could be a huge opening for RSG. They can go for Lord, and they can actually have a really big momentum swing.
This could be it. I mean, right now, Potato has fully scaled to what he could possibly be to almost one-shot people, but 3K. Oof.
I think he's 200 stacks now.
Yeah.
Should be, right?
Should be, without a doubt. This is a tough game. It's really a back and forth. Resurgence already finishing up their build, so I don't think gold matters at this point in time. They've already reaching their maximum builds.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Lun is there. They need to be careful. He needs to trap Potato. Potato doesn't have immortality. This could be a huge pickup. Where is the auto? Use your minion fury. He's not going for it. Look at the base. Look at the base. Look at Kimmy. Kimmy and Lolita going for the end. Are they going to go for it? But they have no minions. They have no minions. They need to wait. The recall are getting channeled. But here comes the wrap around the chain spray. Albi will go down. Ken is still alive. Albi, there's so many fights. Lord goes over to RSG. But will it even better? Blazing Duet comes through.
Oh no!
With the Trojan, Lord, can he be the hero? Can he be the savior of RSG? Maybe staying alive, trying to juke things out. They do get Potato. Can they get Soul as well? Swan trying to be the rock that his team needs. It's not enough. Lord is still staying alive. Blazing Duet. Here comes the Nature Shield. He will go down in the hands of Bambi. This could be game. Aeon uses the brilliance. Where's the darkness? There's the darkness. But it's not enough. And now Swan, the last surviving member. However, they have Lord, so they cannot push because the empowered minions are pushing down the Evos minions back.
Wow, Resurgence just bought themselves so much time. Those immortalities have really benefited them here. And Kimmy is just forced to deal with Lord as the rest of the team members can't do anything against Swan. He is just too much of a tank for them. Even the wave can't be blocked by Swan. This game has dragged out long enough. Resurgence have finally scaled.
They scaled indeed, Gideon. But the question remains, who's going to come on top?
I mean, honestly, if Resurgence gets a full-on fight, and if Swan or Ken is able to get a good CC onto Soul, this changes everything. But it's so difficult with Lolita and that annoying Luminous Blast, because every time you do get a pick, that Luminous Blast is going to bail her out of that situation every single time.
0-6-22. Ace, you are a little bit insane, but Swan, he might get caught out. Oh, looks like
it's just so tanky, it doesn't matter.
They don't want to commit. But it's crazy, they have 3 inhibitors down and they can't end this game. Resurgence being ever resilient. Never say die.
They are just adamant on winning this game. So adamant.
A point to prove.
Oh, it's gonna be such a difficult game all around here. I mean, they're getting whatever buffs that they want, but it's gonna come down to one fight.
Oh, JPL is there. They need to keep, both teams need to keep that carry safe. As simple as that.
They gotta create a line. They tell themselves they
so
can't go. Oh no! So
I don't think he's gonna go down.
I mean, they are getting poked out. He's forced to go back.
So got caught out.
It's too far. It's too far. The Abyssal Arrow's way...
no, they should have went for it. But no. Here comes Potato in the back line. Pops the Breeze. Now Potato's the one in a heap of trouble. Oh, Ken. He used the minion fury already. Now So is all free to just hit for his blast. Hits onto Albi. But now here comes the Watcher. Chase Fit into the back line. Aeon is there. Here comes the stun. Can they go onto Aeon? The fights are happening everywhere. So he's getting blocked out by Swan. They do kill off Ken. However, Potato go down the wall. Here comes the Nature Shield. Swan is in the front line. Ace is doing what he can. Albi, he went across the wall. He goes down straight away. Lord, can he do it? No, it's the answer. He will go down as well. However, Aeon still staying alive. Swan as well. 2 carries coming through. Aeon, can you be the hero? Can you be the Sicilian? He kills off JPL. How 3 members still staying alive. So, Bambi, JPL, Aeon, the captain. Can he do it?
I don't think this is going to be enough. There's just way too many minions unless he picks up Soul right now.
He's going for it. He's going for Soul. But look at it. The Nature Shield, the Winter Trojan as well. Here comes the Darkening. He's doing what he can. JPL melting. But the steal, the life steal is there. They have the immortality. But he will get sniped away as well. And after such a thrilling match, an epic conclusion, Evos Singapore 2-0 Resurgence. But what a game.
That was just one hell of a game. Evos coming up on top. Woo. 2 games in a row, but not without a fight from both sides. Both games, 2 different sides of the story. They're able to play from behind, they're able to play ahead, but it all comes down because both these teams are so even.
I want to see both teams meet again. I want to see. Let's look at the stats. 25-36, the typical Mobile Legends game.
Yeah, no problem.
22 minutes. And what do you think, Gideon?
Honestly, when it came down to it, Resurgence, they just needed a big ultimate from Ken. And Ken, every single time they played the fight, I think, honestly, Evos adapted so much better, splitting them up and making sure Ken was always up front, looking for the ultimates, but just couldn't get it off.
Can I ask you, who was the 3rd ban of RSG? Do you remember?
No, I don't. They banned out...
Damus.
Huh.
I think they should have banned out Bellaric. What do you think?
I think, honestly, Bellaric, because he is just making these fights impossible.
And also, remember, RSG pretty first 2 picks, first rotation, their tanks, so they didn't need any tanks anymore. But that means a game of inches. Game of absolute inches. Both teams could have taken it out.
Really, they were chipping at each other every angle that they could. They adapted 2-3 times within the game itself to make sure that they had an advantage somewhere. Ooh. But that was one heck of a game.
We're not even done.
Yeah, we're not even done.
We're only halfway through. We have so many games to go. But why did... you know what? I really like it. Every single team is turning up.
Yep. Every team wants this bad. You can just see it.
Yep. And sometimes it's not only about money. It's about pride. It's the Singapore Slammer.
The Singapore Slammer. Yep. It's growing on me now. It's growing on me. Gosh, that was one heck of a game. But wait. So they get knocked down to the lower bracket, so they do still have a chance. Let's look at the bracket real quick and see where everybody is standing as right now.
All right, going into it, you can see Saints Reborn and PSGRQ will be our next match. But it's a best of 1, and Saints Reborn, they play pretty well as well. So not the most one-sided thing. And obviously, Team Falling against RSU will be our other low bracket games. Now, these 2 games will be best of 1, guys. So it's going to be very interesting who will move on. But let's look at the upper brackets. Onic Esports, Capcorn, That will be our upper bracket semi-final. The other one, Bigetron Singapore against Evos Singapore. That's going to be another epic game.
Yeah, I mean, man, looking at how this has gone so far, that semi-finals game is going to be intense.
I feel like every game is a grand final right now.
Basically, I mean, this is just nuts. It really is.
I didn't expect this. The level of Mobile Legends is so high.
Yeah. I mean, especially from these teams, when they're playing at such a high level, it's just crazy. These games are going on forever because of it as well.
Yep. Just to remind everyone, our next game on stream will be Saints Reborn and PSG RRQ. But before that, we'll go on a really, really short break. Gideon, I think we deserve the break, right? We earned ourselves a break. A good break. My name is Matthew. His name is The Fatal Five. Make sure you follow him on Facebook as well as for Global ROGS on Facebook. We have a few goodies on there. This is the Straits Championship brought to you by Global RGS as well as Mountains E Project, where esports is for everyone. We will see you in a bit.